Top 10 largest rockets ever built. You've never seen number 1. From the moment humans first looked up at the night sky, a single question echoed across civilizations. What's out there, and how far can we go? Long before satellites, before astronauts, before engines powerful enough to tear through Earth's atmosphere, that question lived only in myth and imagination. Gods rode chariots of fire. Stars were believed to be unreachable. The heavens were sacred, untouchable. But humanity is not wired for limits. Across decades of rivalry, ambition, and obsession, nations began building machines so massive, so powerful, and so violent in their energy that they looked less like vehicles and more like monuments. Towers of fuel and fire, engines that could shake cities, machines that turned the ground beneath them into liquid thunder. These rockets didn't just fly, they rewrote history. Today on Hyperflight Saga, you're about to witness the top 10 largest rockets ever built. The giants that pushed engineering to the brink, bent physics to their will, and dared to challenge Earth's grip on humanity. Some of these rockets succeeded, some failed spectacularly, and one of them is unlike anything ever attempted before. Subscribe, sit tight, and prepare for staggering heights, unbelievable power, and the shocking stories behind the machines that tried to escape our world. Let's begin. Number 10, the Space Shuttle Stack, the flying icon. It wasn't just a rocket, it was a spaceship, a launch vehicle, and a vision of the future fused into a single system. Standing 56 meters tall, the Space Shuttle Stack combined an orange external fuel tank, 2 solid rocket boosters, and a reusable orbital spacecraft perched on the side, a configuration so unusual it looked impossible. And yet, it worked. For over 30 decades, the Space Shuttle carried satellites into orbit, repaired the Hubble telescope, and assembled the International Space Station piece by piece, a construction project conducted at 28,000 kilometers per hour. 135 missions, each one riding controlled explosions into space. Watching the shuttle launch wasn't just impressive, it was emotional. A slow rise, a deep rumble, and then a thunderous roar as the boosters ignited, shaking the ground miles away. It wasn't the tallest rocket, but it may be the most iconic flying machine humanity ever built. Number 9, Energia, the Soviet monster that shouldn't have existed. The Cold War didn't just produce weapons, it produced engineering monsters. Energia was one of them. Standing 58.8 meters tall and capable of lifting 100 tons to orbit, this Soviet super heavy rocket was so advanced that decades later, engineers still study its design in awe. Unlike American rockets, Energia wasn't built for one mission. It was modular, flexible, brutally powerful. It flew only twice. Both flights were flawless. And then it vanished. The collapse of the Soviet Union killed the program, leaving behind one of the greatest what-ifs in aerospace history. Energia proved the USSR could match and in some ways surpass American rocket engineering. It wasn't just powerful, it was intimidating. Number 8, Falcon Heavy, the private rocket that broke the rules. For decades, space belonged to governments. Falcon Heavy changed that. At 70 meters tall, with the ability to lift 64 tons to orbit, Falcon Heavy didn't just compete with national space agencies, it embarrassed them. Built by SpaceX, this rocket introduced something radical: reusability at scale. In 2018, the world watched in disbelief as 3 boosters ignited simultaneously, lifting a payload no one expected, a Tesla Roadster drifting silently into deep space. 2 boosters returned to Earth, landing in perfect synchrony. It looked fake. It looked cinematic. It looked impossible. Except it was real. Falcon Heavy proved a private company could do what once required superpower-level budgets and do it cheaper, faster, and better. Number 7. Delta IV Heavy, America's silent guardian. Some rockets chase headlines. Delta IV Heavy avoided them. Standing 72 meters tall, this triple-core giant was built for one purpose: absolute reliability. With a payload capacity of 28.8 tons, it carried America's most classified satellites, payloads so secret that even launch footage was often cut short. No drama, no spectacle, no mistakes. Delta IV Heavy didn't launch missions, it launched national security. When it flew, silence followed, because whatever it carried was never meant to be seen again.
Number 6. Ares 1, the rocket that never flew, but changed everything. Tall, elegant, ambitious. At 94 meters, Ares 1 was designed to return humans to deep space after the space shuttle era. It was NASA's answer to a hard truth. Low Earth orbit wasn't enough anymore. The rocket never reached operational flight. Budget cuts, program cancellations, political shifts. But its influence lived on. The engineering lessons, safety philosophies, and structural concepts of Ares 1 became the backbone of NASA's next-generation heavy-lift rocket. Sometimes, the most important machines are the ones that never leave the ground. Number 5. N1, the Soviet moon rocket that tried to outrun fate. If ambition alone could reach the moon, the N1 would have beaten everyone. Standing 104 meters tall, powered by 30 engines on its first stage, and capable of lifting 95 tons, this was the Soviet Union's desperate answer to Saturn V. And it failed. Every launch ended in catastrophic explosions, fireballs so violent they destroyed launch pads and shook the surrounding countryside. But these failures weren't meaningless. They revealed critical truths about engine clustering, vibration control, and system redundancy. Lessons that quietly shaped future rocket designs worldwide. The N1 proved something brutal. Even giants can fall. Number 4. Saturn V, the rocket that took humanity to another world. This is where history bends. At 110.6 meters tall, capable of lifting 140 tons to orbit, Saturn V remains one of the most successful machines ever created. 3 stages, perfect engineering, 0 fatal launch failures. It carried humans to the moon. Not robots, not probes, people. When Saturn V launched, it didn't just make noise. It produced shockwaves you could feel in your chest. The ground trembled, windows rattled, the sky burned. This wasn't transportation. This was civilization leaving home. Number 3. NASA's new launch system, the New Age Titan. Standing 111 meters tall, with 130 tons to orbit, the NASA Space Launch System, or SLS, is NASA's most powerful rocket since Saturn V.
Built for deep space missions, SLS is designed to send humans back to the moon and eventually onward to Mars. It merges old shuttle technology with modern upgrades, creating a rocket that feels both familiar and futuristic. Every launch is deliberate. Every mission carries decades of planning. When SLS lifts off, it's not just a launch, it's a declaration that humanity is ready to go farther again. Number 2. Long March 9, China's giant of the future. At 114 meters tall, with a planned payload capacity of 150 tons, Long March 9 is China's statement to the world. This rocket isn't experimental, it's strategic. Designed for lunar bases, Mars missions, and long-term space dominance, Long March 9 represents China's arrival as a true space superpower. It hasn't flown yet, but when it does, the balance of spaceflight will shift. Number 1. Starship plus Super Heavy, the largest rocket ever built. 121 meters tall, fully reusable, 250 tons to orbit. Starship isn't just the biggest rocket ever built, it's the boldest gamble humanity has ever made. Constructed from stainless steel, powered by methane-fueled engines, and designed to land itself like science fiction made real, Starship aims to do what no rocket ever has. Not visit Mars, settle it. Every test flight pushes engineering to the edge. Explosions aren't failures, they're data. Each success inches humanity closer to becoming a multi-planetary species. This isn't evolution, it's transformation. Final thought. From Cold War titans to private revolutions, from failed dreams to world-changing successes, these rockets tell one story. Humanity refuses to stop exploring. The sky is no longer the limit, and the next giant may already be on the launch pad. If you love science, aviation, and the future of human exploration, smash like, subscribe to Hyperflight Saga, and turn on notifications, because history doesn't wait, and neither does space.